What's up, everyone? We're gonna go 2 hip openers, 1 internal rotation, 1 external rotation. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1, and the price is free, so don't bitch about it. But we're gonna use PNF, which is called proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, which sounds really cool. And what, if we dumb that down a little bit to basic English instead of nerd speak, it literally just means following a 7 to 10 second contraction of a muscle, there's an immediate relaxation, which is going to allow you to move further. So I was down at Rogers Greasy yesterday, and we were talking about using PNF for hip internal rotation. So I've demonstrated this before, that hip internal rotation, if somebody's really weak and just focusing on doing this every day. He used it a little bit different. So what he did was he did basically 7 seconds where I'm holding this. So that's our like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got the contraction of the hip internal rotation, and then I can basically come right up into that hip internal rotation stretch. So remember, after the contraction, there's immediate relaxation. So basically, if we did this like 2 or 3 times of the 7-second hold of the hip internal rotation, so I've got the glute medius contracted, I'm holding it isometrically. An ankle weight would be better, but I didn't put it on because I'm just demoing it. So I've held for the 7 seconds, and then as I come up, you'll notice now I'm moving even further. So every time you do this, you'll move a little further. That's hip internal rotation. We're gonna go hip external rotation. We're gonna use basically like a frog pump stance, and I just deadlifted, so hopefully I don't cramp. But basically like a frog pump this way. I'm gonna go into that hip external rotation. I'm gonna hold that for 7 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you get the idea, right? And then I'm gonna cross that over this way so there's that piriformis stretch, and I'm just gonna rotate to the other side and get that relaxation. So I can really feel that coming across the glute. Hopefully you can hear me. Coming, I have Titus on the camera, by the way. It's his first camera job for Titus. Coming across, and then we'll go right back to it. That frog pump hold, which we're gonna do for, again, 7 to 10 seconds. Don't count fast, count legit. This is not like a pause bench press where it's a 3 count, but it's actually a 1 count. Legit counting, and then come back over, and look at that, I'm even further now. Now I can take this bottom leg and lift up even higher. Oh, that's fun. That's a good glute stretch. I'm tearing myself a new one here. Now, if you do both of those, and you can't then just come down to depth with your squat, you don't have a hip mobility issue, you have a breathing and bracing issue, and that's a whole nother video. So do me a favor, save this, you know how to open your hips up. Wyatt, this is specifically for you, you tight ass. He's like a rocket scientist who has more balls than brains, even though he's a legitimate rocket scientist. It's crazy. But we need him to get that squat to depth. So, and he said his hips feel tight. He's gonna do these, and if they're still tight, I'm gonna punch him in the jejunum. Thank you.